watching the Golden Globe announcement right now.
Award ceremony will take place here at the Beverly Hilton Hotel on Sunday, January 7th. It will air live coast to coast on NBC and will be hosted by Seth Meyers.
Let me see if I can get a better voice for you guys here.
The show will be produced for television by Dick Clark Productions. Ballots are being by the accounting firm of Ernst & Young. Representing them today are Andy Sale and Mika Velga. As previously announced, we have created a new name and role for the son or daughter of a Hollywood star who assists us with the ceremony each year.
So they changed
The
the...
title is now Golden Globe Ambassador, and our honoree this year is Simone Garcia Johnson,
So they changed the Miss Golden Globe
daughter of
title
actor
to
Dwayne Johnson,
Golden
and
Globe
Disney
Ambassador,
executive Danny
which is
Garcia.
fine, which is fine, you
Thank
know,
you
but
for joining us today, Simone.
obviously they're trying to, make it safe with, in response to the climate that's going on right now.
Now it's my honor to introduce the presenters
With regards
who will
to
announce our
women
first
in Hollywood.
nominees.
And the Golden Globe Ambassador
The
is
star of NBC's The Good Place,
Dwayne Johnson's daughter, Simone Garcia Johnson, is the this year's Golden Globe Ambassador.
Next, an actor who appears in Mudbound and also HBO's upcoming Mosaic, Garrett Hedlund.
I gotta watch that movie, Mudbound. I haven't seen it yet.
Our third presenter is a Golden Globe winner who's starring in two Netflix productions, Luke Cage, and the upcoming film Juanita, Alfre Woodard.
Ooh, Alfre Woodard, fantastic actress.
And last but not least, Golden Globe winner, also soon to be seen in Mosaic, Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone. Love
Jim,
Basic
would you
Instinct.
start us off, please?
Okay, let's see here. The first nominee will be
Best
announced.
performance by an actor in a limited series or a motion picture made for television. Robert De Niro, The Wizard of Lies. Jude Law, The Young Pope. Kyle MacLachlan, Twin Peaks. Ewan McGregor, Fargo. And Jeffrey Rush, Genius. Best television limited series or motion picture made for television.
Okay.
Big Little Lies, HBO. Fargo, FX. Feud, Betty and Joan, FX. The Sinner, USA Network. Top of the Lake, China Girl, Sundance TV. Best original score, motion picture. Carter Burwell, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Oh, cool.
Alexander Desplat, The Shape of Water.
All right.
Johnny Greenwood, Phantom Thread. John Williams,
Johnny
The
Greenwood.
Post. And Hans Zimmer, Dunkirk.
All right, Hans Zimmer. Cool. I want Johnny Greenwood to win, but Hans Zimmer would be nice too.
Best television
Or Desplat
series,
for The Shape of Water.
musical or comedy.
Oh, musical comedy.
Blackish, ABC. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Amazon. Master of None, Netflix. Smilf, Showtime. Will and Grace, NBC.
Wow. Smilf. I need to watch Smilf.
Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in a series, limited series, or motion picture made for television. Laura Dern, Big Little Lies. Ann Dowd, The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, great
Chrissy
show.
Metz, This Is Us. Michelle Pfeiffer, The Wizard of Lies. Shailene Woodley, Big Little Lies.
All right. I'm gonna go with Shailene Woodley, but we'll see.
Best motion picture, foreign language.
Ooh, foreign language.
A Fantastic Woman, Chile. First They Killed My Father, Cambodia. In the Fade, Germany, France. Loveless, Russia. In the Square, Sweden, Germany, and France.
Nice. I've seen 3 of those. In the Fade Square and the other one. Sorry, it's running really fast right now.
Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in a series, limited series, or motion picture made for television. David Harbour, Stranger Things.
Yes.
Alfred Molina, Feud. Betty and Joan, Christian Slater, Mr. Robot, Alexander Skarsgård, Big Little Lies, David Thewlis, Fargo.
I want Harbor to win, but I think Skarsgård's going to
Best
win it.
performance by an actress in a limited series or a motion picture made for television. Jessica Biel, The Sinner. Nicole Kidman, Big Little Lies.
Okay.
Jessica Lange, Feud, Betty and Joan. Susan Sarandon, Feud,
Susan
Betty
Sarandon.
and Joan.
Not Sarandon.
Reese Witherspoon, Big Little Lies. Best motion picture animated.
Yes.
The Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco,
Yes.
Ferdinand, Loving Vincent.
I've never seen Loving Vincent. Was it good?
Best performance by an actress in a television series, musical or comedy. Pamela Adlon, Better Things. Alison Brie, Glow. Rachel Brosnahan, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Issa Rae, Insecure. Frankie Shaw,
No.
Smilf.
It's between Issa
Best
Rae
performance
and Alison
by an
Brie.
actor in a television series, musical or comedy.
Actor, television, musical comedy.
Anthony Anderson, Blackish. Aziz Ansari, Master of None. Kevin Bacon, I Love Dick. William H. Macy,
That title
Shameless.
cracks me up.
Eric McCormick, Will and Grace. Best Screenplay, Motion Picture. Guillermo del Toro,
Okay.
Vanessa Taylor, The Shape of Water. Greta Gerwig, Lady Bird.
Lady Bird, yes.
Liz Hannah, Josh Singer, The Post. Martin McDonald, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Aaron Sorkin, Molly's Game.
Yes. Best screenplay category, it's hot.
There are still 13 important nominations to be announced. This will take place at exactly 5:38 a.m. when we will be joined live by the morning shows. We are going to take a short break, so don't wander off. We will see you at 5:38 a.m.
Yay! 5:38. Okay, let's see if they have released the press release for those few announcements. I guess not yet. We'll be back with that, folks. So, first reactions. Oh, whew. So early in the morning, such an ungodly hour to wake up. Oh. Okay, so they announced some of the categories, but not all of them. Obviously, the rest will be announced with, let me see here. Yeah, during the Today Show, because Golden Globes is broadcast on NBC every year. So at 5:38, we'll tune in again. So let me rant real quick here. So some of the limited series, mini-series categories, you know, I got no problem with some of the nominees. You know, Feud, Fargo, Big Little Lies. So they all deserve it. I got no beef. The same with the acting categories. You know, as I said earlier, I think Alexander Skarsgård will win it. Judging based on, you know, he won the Emmys. At the same time, Nicole Kidman, I think, will win it too, because she won the Emmys. I think there's a momentum going on there. So I don't see why those guys would not win Golden Globes for Big Little Lies. I think Big Little Lies will win will win big, no pun intended, at the Golden Globes for that category. But real quick about the movies categories, there weren't many that were announced. Best animated movies: The Boss Baby, The Breadwinner, Coco, Ferdinand, Loving Vincent. I'm still under review embargo when it comes to Ferdinand, so I can't talk much about it, but I did enjoy it. The Boss Baby, it had some flaws, it had some problems. It started out strong. The movie started out strong, but I like how it concludes at the end. But there were parts of it that were just like, this is not that as entertaining as the intro or the beginning parts and the ending. So we'll see. I'm surprised to see the Boss Baby there. I think it's one of the OK's animated movies, but I never thought of it as award worthy. Of course, Coco, I think is gonna take it all the way. Coco is just the best animated movie of the year. Coco is gonna take it all the way to the Oscar. Um, Loving Vincent, Breadwinner, I have no opinion about him, um, mainly because I just haven't seen the movies. But now I gotta put them on my must-see list. Best Screenplay nomination. Okay, Shape of Water. Okay, Guillermo del Toro and his co-writers, Vanessa, I believe her name. Greta Gerwig, Lady Bird, and then The Post, Three Billboards, and Molly's Game. Okay, so this is a strong category because all of them pretty much deserve to win. I want this year to go to Lady Bird. I want Greta Gerwig to win Golden Globes and the Oscars for Best Original Screenplay. I think it would be fantastic. Um, although I haven't done an official video review of Lady Bird, I've seen the movie and I just loved it. I think Lady Bird is this year's Juno. Do you remember Juno from a decade ago? How it made a splash. It's Jason Reitman's movie starring Ellen Page. And Diablo Cody won for screenwriter. Yes, for best screenplay category. So I think what happened to Diablo Cody should happen to Greta Gerwig this year for Lady Bird. It's just fantastic film. Molly's Game, I think, could steal it though. Aaron Sorkin, of course, is one of the gods of screenwriting, so we'll see. But I want Greta Gerwig to win. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it right now. So we're waiting for the rest of the categories. Is it just me or the president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association president sounds like actress Sorey Agnesloo? I have much respect for Sorey, so it's not any way a mockery or making fun of, but she has the same accent as Sorey. You know, I didn't see the video yet, and I heard the voice. I was like, oh, Sorey. You know, I love her. Love her in Star Trek. Love her in The Stoning of Soraya. Love her in the House of Sand and Fog. But then I saw the video. I was like, oh, that's the HFPA president, not Sorey. Sharon Stone looks stunning. Garrett Hedlund from Mudbound. I need to see Mudbound. Dang it. I missed out on a lot of movies. I still haven't seen 1920. I think that's the title. Starring Thomas Jane, based on Stephen King novel. I need to see that one too. There's a lot of movies that hit Netflix. Original Netflix movies I haven't. Oh yeah, one of the nominees that was mentioned was for Best Foreign Language category. First They Killed My Father. That's an Angelina Jolie directed film. I haven't seen that one either. So I got a lot of catching up to do this December, this holiday season, which is the perfect time because during the holidays, it's slow news, not a lot of going on. So I'll have more time to watch the movies I haven't watched. But of all the nominations for Best Foreign Language, I've seen 3 of them. The Square, In the Fade, and there's another one that they mentioned. But yeah, so I just need to catch up on 2. First They Killed My Father and the other contender. I gotta see the list again. It went by so fast. This nominations announcement always goes by like you don't even have time to type it, man. But let's see about the Twitter reactions here. If people have responded on Twitter. regarding the announcement. Ah, here it is. All right, so best performance by an actress in a television series, musical, or comedy. Here you go. It was Pamela Adlon for Better Things, Alison Brie for Glow, Rachel Brosnahan for The Marvelous Miss Maisel, Issa Rae for Insecure, and Frankie Shaw for Smilf. Okay, I haven't seen Smilf. Have you seen Smilf? Is it a good new show? Golden Globe often has this tradition where they would give awards for freshman show that's hot, for new show that year that's popular. They did it to the Mozart in the Jungle. Do you remember that? After its first season, everybody's just giving or the Golden Globes gave the show awards left and right. They did that to Atlanta. So is Smilf gonna be this year's Atlanta and Mozart in the Jungle, where the Golden Globes are gonna just shower them with awards? We'll see. But I want Alison Brie to win for Glow. Glow is such a great show. Such a great show. It's more than just wrestling comedy. It has heart. Okay, so yeah, the best mini series or limited series or motion picture made for television: Big Little Lies, Fargo, Feud, Top of the Lake, and The Sinner. I haven't seen Top of the Lake and The Sinner yet, so that I need to catch up on. Okay, here it is. Best television series, comedy series. All right, The Blackish, Master of None, Smilf, Will and Grace, and Marvelous Miss Maisel. Again, I haven't seen Smilf. I also haven't seen The Marvelous Miss Maisel, but I love Master of None. I think Blackish is hilarious. I've seen Blackish, some episodes of Blackish. I don't watch it religiously, but if Blackish wins, I'm happy for him. Will and Grace, I'm surprised to find Will and Grace here because, dude, Will and Grace showed up, but returned again, but it was like limited. It was not a full-on, 23 episodes like back in the day. So for them to like compete in the Golden Globes after returning, a few months ago, it feels like they're just crashing the party. So if they win, it'll be quite an upset, considering the rest of the competitors. They put on more episodes than Will and Grace. So yeah, Golden Globes is fine. It has both movies and television category. It's just an award show that I watch, to get by in anticipation of the Oscars. The Oscars is the mother lode. The Oscars is the Super Bowl. That's actually more of what I'm anticipating compared to Golden Globes. Seth Meyers will be hosting the Golden Globes this year. Seth Meyers is a safe choice in my opinion. He's not the funniest kid on the block. I mean, he's not the block meaning late night of all the late night hosts. He's not the funniest. He's okay. I've seen some of his segments on his show, and he's okay. He's not bad, but again, I think it's just a safe choice because in the past, Golden Globes had controversial hosts like Ricky Gervais. Whatever he says, it becomes news the next day. And then the team of Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, of course, everybody loved them. So 3 times in a row, I believe, 3 years in a row, they hosted Golden Globes. So Seth Meyers is just a guy like, okay, who's available? Oh, Seth? Okay, come here. That's how I see it. Again, this is both for movies and television. I remember last year, I think Rainn Wilson showed up on the Golden Globes to present an award. Rainn Wilson, of course, plays Dwight in the Office series, and he went on the stage. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. He went on the stage, and he started out by saying hello. Well, he has a co-presenter with him. I believe it was his co-star from The Office, and then basically he said, "Hello, we are television actors," and everybody just cracked up. Because there's this sort of hierarchy, you know. If you're TV actors, you're not as important or as important or as VIP as if you're movie actors. So to have them all in one room together the same evening is always interesting every year. Okay, and they're back. Let's see. Let's turn up the volume again here. They had their restroom break or coffee break, whatever they had. 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards. Damn, 75 years. If Golden Globes was a person, he would already be on Medicare by now and enjoying Social Security. Okay, the president of HFPA president is taking the stage again. The one that sounds like Sorey Agdashlu. All right, 5:38, the same time as the Today Show's airing of the announcement. I'm watching it on Golden Globe Awards Facebook, Golden Globe's official Facebook page. 30 seconds. Man, Sharon Stone still looks amazing. Man, to think that Basic Instinct is almost, it's almost 3 decades ago. All right, here we go.
Welcome to the nomination announcements for the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards. With us this morning are Kristen Bell, Garrett Hedlund, Alfre Woodard, and Sharon Stone. Kristen, please get us started.
Best performance by an actress in a television series drama. Katrina Balfe, Outlander. Claire Foy, The Crown.
Yes.
Maggie Gyllenhaal, The Deuce. Catherine Langford, 13 Reasons Why. And Elizabeth Moss, The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, Elizabeth Moss will win.
Okay, sure. Okay. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Steve Carell, Battle of the Sexes. Ansel Elgort, Baby Driver. James Franco, The Disaster Artist. Hugh Jackman, The Greatest Showman. Daniel Kaluuya, Get Out. Yep.
Get Out is not a comedy.
Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture. Willem Dafoe, The Florida Project. Armie Hammer, Call Me By Your Name. Richard Jenkins, The Shape of Water. Christopher Plummer, All the Money in the World. And Sam Rockwell, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yes, Sam Rockwell. This is his year. Come on, Sam.
Best television series drama. The Crown, Netflix. Game of Thrones, HBO. The Handmaid's Tale, Hulu. Stranger Things, Netflix.
Yeah.
This Is Us, NBC. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in any motion picture. Mary J. Blige, Mudbound. Hong Chao, Downsizing. Allison Janney, I, Tonya. Laurie Metcalf, Lady Bird. And Octavia Spencer, The Shape of Water.
Allison Janney. Ah.
Best Original Song, Motion Picture.
Oh.
Home, Ferdinand.
Okay.
Music by Nick Jonas, Justin Tranter, Nick Monson. Lyrics by Nick Jonas, Justin Tranter. Mighty River, Mudbound. Music by Raphael Sadiq. Lyrics by Mary J. Blige, Raphael Sadiq, Tora Stinson. Remember Me, Coco. Music and lyrics by Kristen Anderson Lopez.
I love Remember
Robert
Me.
Lopez. The Star. Music and lyrics by Mariah Carey and Mark Shaman. This Is Me, The Greatest Showman. Music and lyrics by
Yes.
Benj Pasek and Justin Paul.
I love This Is Me.
Best performance by an actor in a television series drama. Jason Bateman, Ozark.
I haven't seen
Sterling
Ozark.
K. Brown, This Is Us.
Good.
Freddie Highmore, The Good Doctor.
Hmm.
Bob Odenkirk, Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Liev Schreiber, Ray Donovan.
Hmm. I think Ray Donovan's
Best
best years
motion
behind
picture.
this show.
Musical or comedy.
Ooh.
The Disaster Artist.
Yes.
Get Out. The Greatest Showman. I, Tonya. Lady Bird. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Timothy Chalamet, Call Me By Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread.
Hmm.
Tom Hanks, The Post. Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour.
Hmm.
Denzel Washington, Roman J. Israel, Esquire. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical or comedy. Judi Dench, Victoria and Abdul. Helen Mirren, The Leisure Seeker.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie, I, Tonya. Saoirse, I'm sorry, Saoirse?
Saoirse.
Ronan, Lady Bird.
Saoirse Renee.
Emma Stone, Battle of the Sexes.
Saoirse Ronan.
Best performance by an actress in a motion picture
Okay.
drama. Jessica Chastain,
Ooh.
Molly's Game.
Yes.
Sally Hawkins, The Shape of Water.
Yes.
Frances McDormand, Three Billboards
Love it.
Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Meryl Streep, The Post. Michelle Williams, All the Money in the World. Best Director, Motion Picture. Guillermo del Toro,
Woo.
The Shape of Water. Martin McDonagh, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Christopher Nolan, Dunkirk.
Hmm.
Ridley Scott, All the Money in the World. Steven Spielberg,
The Post.
The Post. Best Motion Picture, Drama. Call Me By Your Name. Dunkirk. The Post. The Shape of Water. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I love it. Those are great selections, all of them. I have no qualms with it.
Congratulations to all our nominees. Please join us for Hollywood's Party of the Year on Sunday, January 7th for the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards, hosted by Seth Meyers, live on NBC.
All right, there you go, folks. Woo! I have to print that on ramascreen.com soon. But oh, okay. Let's talk. Let's have a super chat real quick here. Reaction. I didn't get to write all of them here because it went by really fast, but I get the gist of it at least. Let's talk a bit. Oh, Claire Foy for the crown. Oh, she's so amazing, but I think Elizabeth Moss will win the Best Actress Drama Series for The Handmaid's Tale. That's my opinion. Just because there's that momentum for The Handmaid's Tale. And Elizabeth Moss won Emmy this past few months ago. So yeah, as much as I want to see Claire Foy win, I think Elizabeth Moss will. Best Actor Comedy Musical. See, here's the thing though. I don't know why Golden Globe Awards has to divide the categories into drama and comedy musical. I know they wanna spread the love around, but sometimes the result can be silly. And by that I mean freaking The Martian was comedy according to the Golden Globes. The Martian is not comedy. And now this year they have Get Out as comedy. I was like, what the hell, man? Get Out. Sure, Get Out, is it's making fun of it's making fun of white privilege and racism, but to call it a hilarious movie, I don't know. It's debatable, it's arguable. I don't see it as something that should be part of comedy category, but it is part of comedy this year according to the Golden Globes. So Best Actor in Comedy Movies, Steve Carell for The Battle of the Sexes, Ansel Elgort for Baby Driver. Baby Driver is not comedy. I was like, what the hell? See, this is why I hate this. James Franco for The Disaster Artist, Hugh Jackman for The Greatest Showman because it's musical, and Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out. Okay, so my take is it's gonna be the Disaster Artist year at the Golden Globes. So James Franco will win, and of course the best musical comedy nominations include The Disaster Artist, Get Out, The Greatest Showman, I, Tonya, and Lady Bird. Yeah, The Disaster Artist will win, hands down. It'll be the big winner of that category. Let's see, Best Actor Drama nominations. Timothée Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name, Daniel Day-Lewis for The Phantom Thread, Tom Hanks for The Post, Gary Oldman for Darkest Hour, Denzel Washington for Roman Israel, Esquire. Alright, so I haven't seen Roman Israel, Esquire yet, so I don't have an opinion of Denzel Washington's performance. But I think it'll come down to between Timothée and Gary Oldman. I think this year those are the big front runners for Best Actor nomination. And I think these are good selections, by the way, these five. And I would not be surprised if these will be the same five that would also be nominated for Oscar in that same category. But again, I think the biggest buzz will be around Timothée and Gary Oldman. Either one of those two will win. My money is on Gary Oldman. Best Actress Drama nominations, Jessica Chastain for Molly's Game, Sally Hawkins for The Shape of Water, Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards, Meryl Streep for The Post, and Michelle Williams for All the Money in the World. I haven't seen All the Money in the World, so I don't have an opinion about Michelle Williams' performance in that yet. I want to say, as much as I would love for Sally Hawkins to win it all the way this year, I think she's just gonna get nominated, for both Golden Globes and the Oscars, which is fine. Then she'll become a 2-time Oscar nominee. As far as the winner goes, I think it'll be between the big 2 frontrunners in this category will be Jessica Chastain and Frances McDormand. So the winner will be either Jessica Chastain for Molly's Game or Frances McDormand for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. If you've seen 3 Billboards, it's an awesome film, and Frances just bam, 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 just crushed it in every scene. If she wins, this will be her second Oscar victory. If Jessica Chastain wins, it'll be her first Oscar, and she has been nominated multiple times, including for The Help. Best Director nominations. Okay, Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water, Martin McDonagh for Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Ridley Scott for All the Money in the World, and Steven Spielberg for The Post. Okay, even though I haven't seen All the Money in the World, I'm surprised to see Ridley Scott's name in there. I suspect that the movie might get nominated, but I didn't think that Ridley Scott would get nominated. But hey, I'm happy for the man. I'm just happy that he did not get nominated for Alien Covenant. That movie has so many flaws. Okay, the front runners for this one. Okay, by the way, Christopher Nolan's directing for Dunkirk is just amazing. To stage that whole thing, it takes superb skills, man. So kudos to him. I think so. I think though, the front runners will probably be either Martin McDonagh or Steven Spielberg. If you disagree, let me know. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Of all these nominees for Best Directing category, I think the winner will be either Martin McDonagh or Steven Spielberg. And there's a lot of buzz surrounding The Post because the story is very timely. It's about the Pentagon Papers, so it's relevant to our time when right now there's all kinds of leaks revealing government sins, government secrets, and also in today's age when the media is under attack by our administration. So what the movie conveys is very relevant, and I think that's a big deal. Award season occasionally would give or would honor movies that have such timely message. So, and of course Steven Spielberg is a maestro of telling that such a story in a thrilling and dramatic way. But Martin McDonagh, of the two, I want Martin McDonagh to win because Martin McDonagh, he's original, man. Three Billboards is a story that is like something that you haven't encountered before, Not to belittle The Post, but that is something you expect from Steven Spielberg. But a story like Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, if you've seen the movie, that's just like an original story that you like, wow, somebody actually thought of that. I'm sure somebody actually crafted that story. It's not an adaptation. It's not based on a true story. It's not, just for that alone, Martin McDonagh should get some kind of an honor in some way. And so I would be happy if Steven Spielberg wins, but I would love it more if Martin McDonagh took home both the Golden Globe and the Oscar for Best Directing, but we'll see. So Best Picture nominations. Okay, so for the Oscars, they have more than 5. I don't know how many they're gonna have this year, but for Golden Globes, they still keep it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just want to make sure. It's Call Me by Your Name, Dunkirk, The Post, The Shape of Water, and Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Call Me by Your Name is a beautiful film. I wasn't too blown away by it like everybody else was, but I admit it was a very beautiful, very well crafted film. Very well acted film too. Timothée was just, awesome in it. Dunkirk is a great battle film. I don't know. I guess I was just surprised that something that came out in the summer could still be remembered in the award season. That usually doesn't happen a lot. When was the last time it happened? I think Saving Private Ryan was also in the summer, right? So, but hey, kudos to Dunkirk. The Post, again, I already talked about The Post earlier. The Shape of Water, beautiful, spellbinding, fairy tale love story. Um, Very blissful, as my friend Courtney would say it. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. I already talked about it to you guys. It's very original. Haven't seen anything like it in a lot of years. So to have it come around this is so refreshing. Such an original story. So I want to say the front runners for this one will be three. Either Call Me by Your Name, The Post, or Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. And I think these are good selections, by the way. I think these five will also end up as nominations for Best Picture at the Oscars, even though, you know, there's going to be more than five at the Oscars. But yeah, I think the winner will be either Call Me by Your Name, The Post, or Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So the dark horse in this between the three, I think will be Call Me by Your Name. But I might be wrong. We'll see. But that's my prediction at the moment. So I'm going to type this up. The complete list will be at ramascreen.com. Check it out there. The nominations of today's Golden Globes announcement. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And thanks for tuning in. I know it's been quite a lengthy live stream. But stay tuned also for my review of Star Wars The Last Jedi tomorrow morning. That's when the embargo lifts. So I'm going to be screening it today. So stay tuned for that, all right? Let's rock this.